Hey guys, back with another little short video. Little talk about some of the choices of LEDs I decided to switch over and use for engines and stuff. Um, anyway, this is under construction. The Battlestar Galactica is almost done. The Pegasus is just getting started. I just started on that the other day. Got the engines all mounted and the LEDs installed, and going to be doing some buttoning up with some tulip behind the LEDs and putting in the clear lenses and popping on the outer part of the engines, the upper half. So it's getting to that point. I'll probably work on that this evening, but wanted to give a little bit of um, pointers, maybe some tips. I don't know. Um, I've been watching a lot of videos. I do a lot of research. I watching videos, shows, movies. I look up on websites. Of course, these two kits here, you can't really see studio models because they're CGI. They never had studio models. So, but I was watching a couple episodes, especially last night. I got one good episode with the Galactica firing up her engines. I don't know what episode it was. I don't recall, but anyway, they're not blue. They're more white with just a faint hint of blue. So that's why I decided I'm going to switch over. I know I did it in the Star Destroyer that I just did the video series on, the Revell Build and Play Star Destroyer and the engines. I used cool white flickering LEDs, and the Revell Star Destroyer had those little plastic inserts, which just gave it enough of a hint of blue. But the blue, it's too blue. Even rockets when they take off, it's more of a white with a little hint of blue, maybe some orange and red, yellow mixed in or something. But real faint colors, it's mostly white because white is heat, and that's what engines produces, a lot of heat. But anyway, even if you watch and you look up a video of an aircraft carrier with the fighter jets taking off from the deck and stuff, and you see the thrusters, they're pretty much more of a white with sometimes they got a little hint of yellow in them. But anyway, I've been using pretty much now strictly cool white LEDs, and what I do is I just take the inserts, the clear inserts, and I go over them with my I use Model Master. I use a brush that's big enough where you can just take one swipe. I just give them a real light coat, so the blue it barely shows up. And if it's not dark enough, or it doesn't show up enough blue, and it still looks too white, I'll let it dry for about 3 or 4 hours, and I'll give it another pass. Just real light, it's almost like dry brushing. You don't really want to take a brush coated heavy with the clear blue and paint it. You just give it a real light wipe across it, just enough to tint it. And that's pretty much what I did with the Galactica. They're actually showing up more white than blue. The blue is a little bit more predominant on this video, but in person, it's a real cool blue. It's like I said, it's more of a white, and maybe if I turn it differently, you can kind of it's got a blue around the edge, which in the different videos I've watched, it's kind of that's what it looks like, blue around the outer edge but white coming out the center. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. This isn't going to be an update of a build series or nothing. I'm just going over some of the tips and tricks with my LEDs and that. And I got some wires crossing up over here. But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update on that and show you guys, the reason behind it. And if you start checking out a little bit of videos, well, I know when I did the original Mobius Galactica model, I used blue LEDs. I didn't have flickering ones, so they don't flicker or nothing. But they're just it makes it look toy-like. It's it's a true blue, and to me it makes it look toy-like. And that's not what you're after. I'm looking for more of a realistic look, in scale look and all that. If you want to go that far, but that's just wanted to quickly show you guys that I still got some work to do on picking out panels and detailing some panels, different colors and stuff, and all that. But pretty much that's getting close to finishing up, and Another thing, I know a lot of you guys are doing a lot of models with flickering LEDs and stuff. I know there's different places people prefer shopping and stuff. I've been for about 10 years now. I've been dealing with Lighthouse LEDs out in the state of Washington on the West Coast, and there ain't nobody that can beat his prices. I just happened last week I had a place in order. I was running out of my flickering LEDs, and I ordered about 40 of them, and that, and I know I checked out a couple different websites other than Lighthouse LED, and I noticed HDA Model Works was selling. I think it was 10 flickering LEDs for like $3.59 or something like that, and that was the sale price. Lighthouse LEDs, you can get 10 of them for $2.20. I placed an order. I didn't pay much more than $3.50 for shipping. Anyway, my total came out less than like $6 and stuff, and I got like 3 times as many LEDs as what you can get from HDA for cheaper and stuff, and I don't know. It just seems like some of these guys are in it to make a quick buck and all that, and their prices are sky high. Then you throw in shipping; they charge more for shipping. But Lighthouse LEDs, most of his LEDs, like your normal 3 millimeter, 5 millimeter, 1.8 millimeter, different ones like that, they're 18 cents a piece. And I think if you start getting around 50 of each color, you can't combine colors and call it 50. It's got to be 50 of one color. Then you start getting a cheaper break. I think it goes down about 2 cents, 3 cents an LED once you start getting up in the 50 piece range. But you can't beat his prices. The flickering ones, those are 22 cents a piece. So you guys do the math. I get all my power supplies from him. My wall plug-in, 12-volt wall plug-ins, I think I pay like $5.99 for my 2 amp ones. The small ones, like for models of this size, my big Enterprise refit with about 200 LEDs in there. I'm using I think it's a 5 amp or possibly 6 amp. I think I paid about $11 for that, and it's a big unit. And for my TOS Enterprise, I think I'm using a 4 amp one on there, a little bit smaller than the refit. I think I paid about $8 for that. So he carries a big selection of LEDs, all different colors. He carries the 1.8 millimeters. He carries the 3 millimeter. He carries the 5 millimeter. He carries the straw hat ones. He carries the diffused LEDs. He got the red, green, blue, fast and slow changing. He's got flickering LEDs, slow. The flickering ones are normally flashing LEDs. He's got slow flashing, fast flashing, extra flashing in all different colors of the rainbow. Real wide selection. He carries, he carries connectors that I use to connect my models up to my power supplies, the little male-female connectors. He carries tools, different things, tools for soldering, different other stuff. He's got really great prices. You get 100 resistors, like what I use on my LEDs, mostly the 470s and 510s. He carries resistors, 100 of them for $4. So I can't even beat that in an electronics store and stuff and all that. And but give him a check out. It's called Lighthouse LEDs. He's got a phone number. You can talk to him. You can place your orders over the phone. He's a real friendly guy. He'll sit and chat with you. He's interested in what we do as a hobby. He likes looking at videos and pictures of our models that we build and all that stuff. So I just thought I'd give him a little shout out and a little advertisement here, and he appreciates that very much. I told him, I hope you don't mind that I use your name of your company on my videos and stuff. He's, no, not at all. He says, that helps my business just like helps you guys out with what I sell and stuff. And I've never had any issues with any of his LEDs unless it was something I'd done that forgot to hook up a resistor and decided to try out the LED. He carries the little rectangular LEDs, which I used in a few models and stuff for different things. All kinds of cool stuff. So if you wanna check him out and stuff and compare his prices to other places where you guys are at, then feel free to, and tell him Jim sent you. If you give him a call, but he'll call you back if you leave a message and stuff. He's a real friendly gentleman, and he gets orders out quickly. I can order something on a Monday and have it by Wednesday or Thursday, and that's so. And I'm in Illinois, so that's pretty much more than halfway across the country about. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm using white LEDs with just tinting the clear plastic parts to blue, and I like the effect a lot better, and especially doing videos. I mean, it looks more realistic in person, but on the videos, you don't get that purple, real. It's almost like a purple effect they show up and stuff. So I just thought I'd do a quick video just to take up some of your guys' time, give you something new to watch from me till I get my models built and get some bases. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any build series on these models. I want to just knock them out and get them finished up and make some bases and put them on display. So the reason I did the build series on the Star Destroyer, there's a lot of people that were questioning, is it worth buying? What can you do with it? Can you upgrade it? Can you turn it into something more than just a plaything? And I kind of just wanted to do the build series, and it was an experiment for me to see how far I could take it. And I had a lot of fun building it, and a lot of people are very impressed by it, the way it turned out, and they can't believe that it's the small Revell kids toy that turned out looking like that. So anyway, you guys all take care until next video when I got these buggers finished up. Happy modeling. Have a good time, and bye.